The epilogue for God of War 2018 is the best introduction for Thor possible, and here's why. God of War 2018 is a masterpiece of a game from beginning to end, and one of the most interesting aspects of this game is that it's been shot in a single camera. There are no loading screens, no cutscenes, no black screens, no white screens. This gives the player a sense of immersion, presence, and continuity, except for when you're traveling through the world tree, but that also makes sense within the game's plot because when you're traveling through the world tree, you're actually breaking space and time. But except for that, nothing breaks the immersion. You're experiencing this game as if you're watching someone's life with a camera, except for one scene, where Thor arrives. We know from Mimir's tales that Thor is actually able to break time and space with sheer force. And we know that because, as Mimir said, during his final fight with the World Serpent, he struck the World Serpent so hard on his final blow that the World Serpent actually went back in time. And the creators of the game demonstrated how powerful Thor is without saying a single word on the epilogue in a genius way. At the very end of this entire game you have experienced in single camera, this is the only time the camera breaks. With each of his lightning, your screen goes white for a second and your point of view changes. And you may not realize it, but you definitely feel it. You feel like something is wrong. This guy is so powerful that he actually broke my reality. And the music for this scene is also phenomenal. It delivers the message of how terrifying Thor is really well. On the moment we see Thor, the choir says murderer in Norse. And the notes they picked to sing that part actually resemble someone terrified yelling murderer. You can actually close your eyes while listening to that part and imagine someone terrified out of their mind with their eyes wide open, pointing at Thor and yelling murderer. Everything combined, this scene gives the player an uneasy feeling. You realize that something is terribly wrong and we're up against some challenge. And I think this is the perfect introduction for the next game and for our next villain. Thanks for watching.